Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Puggy. So today we will head for North Corel to chase down Sephiroth. So yeah, and we have a fair few new enemies up here as well. Just this North Corel, which is a giant egg. Yeah, seriously. And what this enemy will do is eventually he will split up into various juniors. So yeah. Unless, of course, you attack him with a cross slash, in which case you may well be able to kill him. I don't know. He will only start attacking you when he generates the juniors. So yeah, the main attack is usually a spinning wheel, which is a giant shuriken coming out of its thing. So yeah, this is kind of like those Russian dolls. That's what it reminds me of, seriously. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of. I remember playing with them as a kid, those Russian dolls. That's basically it, really. In order to pretty much destroy all of these enemies, what I want to do is actually use, the only attacking animation or the spell I have, which is of course Matra Magic, because I'm damned if I'm going to pair up one of my elemental magics with an all materia at the moment. I might do it later, but probably not. Especially once you master some of the materia in this game. So, with that said, now I want to head down here, past this ridge, and eventually into this cave here. Because this will take us up to the, eventually to the Corel reactor, which doesn't serve much purpose at this point in the game. It does a little later, but yeah, let's actually take Cloud over here to actually see the gigantic. Okay, fine, we'll fight some more new enemies, and these ones, apparently we have a tortoise, a bird called a needle kiss, and a thing, and the tortoise will actually try and give you poison status, which is not great. Again, poison will get rid of that. The needle kiss does use that annoying thunder attack, so yeah. So I want to use poisoner on the thing. The surge crowns can be annoying because they use a laser, which definitely can do quite a bit of damage to various amounts of your thing. And what I find annoying about that tortoise enemy, the Bagnadrana or whatever it's called, is that it just does not want to. It wants to always poison me, basically, which I find very annoying. So now we will head down here to the reactor. Indeed, it does look this impressive, but we won't be getting it in story. Well, I say that. And what we will see a little later is that it does form an important part of one of the characters. In fact, probably one that we will see quite a bit in the next episode. But we will introduce to their backstory in this episode, if you know what I mean. So, now, let's see, we have these floats. Seriously. Okay, I do like that name. Float makes sense. They have a suction move, which is very annoying. They think they're Kirby, apparently. No, you're not Kirby. You're not nearly as cute as the people call. So yeah. So now let's use some more Matra Magic, because I like that move so much. I killed one of them. Spiky hell. Oh boy. I did over 200 damage. So let's heal up Cloud. I will also get his second limit break in this episode as well, which is very good actually, because I don't normally get it this early in the game. Normally I'm well into, certainly in the PS1 version of this game, I'm usually well into disc 2 by the time I get Cloud's first tier level 2 limit break, but I will be getting it here, so yeah. Let's see, I probably want to heal up Cloud here, so let's switch to Yuffie and have her heal him. Yeah, seriously, so... Oh, I don't want to go down there. There's nothing down there. I say that, and it does, again, form a part of a certain character's backstory that we will go into. And whatnot. So, let's see. We have a save point here. So, yeah. And yes, in the next town of North Corel, there is no save point. There is an inn we can sleep at, but there is no... dare I say inn. One of the things you can do here in this thing is actually not jump by pressing the X button, but actually falling down and getting, quite possibly, some decent pieces of armor. Or accessories, should I say. Well, before I go on, we have another new enemy, the cockatrices. Or the game calls it a cockatrices, because apparently Sony were not good at translating Japanese in the late 90s. So yes, it's a cockatrice, which, as its name suggests, can inflict petrification on you. In this case, a gradual petrification. There will be a timer above the character who it attacks with its smog, and that is, and eventually once the timer runs out, you will get petrified. Either that, or if you defeat the cockatrice and the other enemies with it, then you won't need to worry about that. So yeah. As for the items you can get down there, also it'll be a machine gun. Yes, that is a much better weapon for Barret. But yes, you can actually get a star pendant, or I think it's a wizard staff down there. So yeah, we also get a turbo eater this early in the game. Seriously, and the transform materia. Not a materia I like that much, but I will probably use it a little later. It is somewhat useful a little later, and Cloud has now learned Blade Beam. That will be able to do a lot of damage to one opponent, and a small amount of damage to other opponents. So yeah, it kind of diffuses after it hits the main enemy. And you can see some of your characters there are pretty much stranded there on the thing. We have to go into the signal box here in order to actually lower the bridge to get them across. So yeah. Okay, when did you turn into the Machina? Let's do it. Indeed, down goes the bridge. Yeah, sorry, Square Enix will not animate that, so never mind. Now let's climb up here, because we can actually get some extra Phoenix Downs here. Yes. So yeah. However, we will have to fight another cockatrice in order to actually do that. Take the treasure. Originally take the damn treasure, but yeah. Your hair looks like a chocobo. That's one of the weirdest things you've ever said there, Tifa. Anyway, yeah. Without the thunder, the needle kisses, this cockatrice is a joke. Seriously, especially now that Tifa has learned Fire 2. Seriously, you'll barbecue that chicken. Or she'll barbecue that chicken. So yeah. No petrification for you, and yes, the main reason we get 10 Phoenix Downs for that. So yeah, and that's also the reason why Costa del Sol is so well known for having softs, because of the fact that the enemies in the Corel area, most specifically the cockatrices, do indeed use petrification. So yeah, so let's take Cloud to the lower pathway on the railway bridge, and indeed have him go along there. Seriously, and we have even more of these search crowns. Well, I might as well leave this in because we haven't missed them yet. Their other annoying move is Seed Shot, which I think can inflict slow on you. I've already said how annoying slow is in Final Fantasy games, especially in Final Fantasy VII, seriously. again, I just do not like the seal status at all. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, we're done. So yeah, so next we are going to head to North Corel and indeed find the next new enemy. Well, before we get to North Corel, because we have a bit with a rickety old bridge. Seriously. No, we don't jump up and down on it like in Shrek, or Rocky like in Shrek, so yeah. But there is one more enemy, and it is a staple of the Final Fantasy series. So yeah, meet the bomb. Yes, the bomb. These enemies are very annoying because as soon as you attack them, they will grow in size. They are weak to ice, but at this stage, they will, ice will not do much at all unless we learn Ice 2. Seriously, so we'd have to use Ice 2 there. Eventually, once it grows big enough, what will happen is that the bomb will self-destruct and potentially kill one of your party members. Seriously. Like here, for example. It exploded right in Yuffie's face and it pretty much killed her. So yeah. It's very annoying. Yeah, at least we have a use for all those Phoenix Downs we got from that cockatrice nest. So yeah, can't cast life on. Apparently a character who has been KO'd cannot cast life on themselves, which makes some sense actually. So with that said, let's go to the other side of the bridge. And the other thing of note, yeah, life will cost a lot of MP anyway, so yeah, I don't want to face that bomb again! Hell no! I don't like those things. Seriously, wait until I get Ice 2! Then we'll talk, or fight. So indeed, let's get to the other side of the bridge. Oh boy. And another bomb! Yeah, seriously, there are a lot of these enemies on this bridge section alone. Seriously, I don't want to fight you now. Maybe, as I say, I get Ice 2, but until then, no thank you. I do not want to fight you. I'll leave this in anyway, because, just to show how annoying it is to do with a bomb in a Final Fantasy game. So yeah, now we will get to the other side of the bridge, hopefully. There we go, and we are now in North Corel, where apparently Barret is getting punched. Dude, can't you stand up for yourself? You were able to do it when you were the head of Avalanche. Okay, is there something I don't know here? Because I thought you were a badass mother who didn't take any crap off of nobody. To quote Cool Runnings. What he's done? What did he do? Wait, you're apologising?! Barret, you've gone down in my estimations. Seriously. Well, never mind. Maybe we can speak to him. Why the hell are you apologising? Is there something I don't know, Barret? Well, it does look in a mess, that's true. But, well, we'll actually learn more about that in the next episode. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!